Mercury contamination near Dryden and Grassy Narrows is still being made worse by runoff from the Dryden Mill. That's according to new research released today. It shows industrial wastewater from the mill is increasing the rate that existing mercury contaminates fish and impacts human health. Lee Noonan has the details.
High levels of methylmercury found in fish have taken a severe toll on the health of people in Grassy Narrows First Nation since the 60s and 70s, when mercury was dumped into the English Wabigoon River system by the pulp and paper mill in Dryden. New research shows that the effluent from the mill today is still exacerbating the issue.
The chemistry of water that's being discharged from the mill in Dryden today is amplifying the mercury problem above what we would expect it to be if that discharge were not occurring.
Grassy Narrows Chief Rudy Turtle wants to see the mill take immediate action to address the problem.
I hope that they would support cleanup and also that they would look at making sure that they are having safer practice or just shut it down, period.
The mill's new owners, Dryden Fibre Canada, say they care deeply but won't comment until they've had time to review the report. According to Brand it's well known that sulfates and organic matter are needed to convert mercury to the methylmercury that accumulates in the food chain. Both are naturally occurring in the river, but his study not only found sulfate levels 30 to 100 times higher downstream from the mill, but also found high levels of organic matter that compound the problem even more than they expected.
So about 10 times more sulfate resulted in about 2 times more methylmercury. And so that's a significant amount, because if you reduce the amount of methylmercury in the environment by half, then ultimately you would reduce the amount of methylmercury in fish by half.
Turtle says he's disappointed but not surprised by the results and holds both Ottawa and Queen's Park responsible.
They're the ones that put the regulations on, and they're the ones that look after the practices, so they should have done a better job. And again, it's disappointing to see this happening in this day and age.
A spokesperson for Ontario's Ministry of Environment and Conservation said the report is being reviewed by technical experts and a meeting is planned with Brandfaroon and Indigenous communities next week. Meanwhile, Brandfaroon says this doesn't have to be bad news, as it would be much faster and easier to stop adding the sulfates and organic matter to the river than it will be to remove the mercury.
Every moment that we continue to add these compounds to the river, we're still producing more methylmercury that's entering the food chain.
The Federal Ministry of Environment did not respond to our requests for comments before this story went to air. Lee Noonan, TBT News.